right, man. Alexander Usyk, he did an interview, and he turned around and basically said that he picking. Well, he didn't basically say. He said that he picking Terence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez, right? And now now these reports that I reported like a week ago, they saying that Canelo Alvarez turned down a lucrative offer to fight Terence Crawford. Now I've been told y'all that it was like $100 million. And apparently he told Turkey Al Sheikh people that is no amount of money and get him in the ring with Terence Crawford. Now you got somebody like Carlos Adames, which I'm gonna put on the flip side of this video, um, saying that the fight is stupid, it don't make no sense, and this, that, and the third, right? So my thing is this, man, like, why you pocket watching? Why you worry about what he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I don't understand that. I think I don't want to really care about seeing the fight neither. But what you worried about hating? Like you gonna do any better? Like nigga, you lost to Patrick Teixeira. You know what I'm saying? You lost to Patrick Teixeira, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I deserve a shot. Everybody feel like they deserve something that they ain't earned. Let me say that again. Everybody feel like they deserve something that they ain't earned. That's kind of like where hating come from. When you receive something, everybody feel like, oh, that nigga didn't deserve that. That's how they feel. Listen to me. That's how they feel. That's where hating come from. That should have been me. That nigga don't deserve that. A lot of times you don't know what people put what type of work people went through to get to where they got. Let's keep it a bean. You don't know what type of work these niggas have been through to get to what they got. But on the outside looking in, you don't deserve that. He don't deserve that bad bitch, or he don't deserve that new car. That should be me. But meanwhile, you sitting on the couch. You sitting on the couch, okay? Lazy, ain't putting no work in, don't got no ambition. See, I feel like unless it affects you, you really shouldn't speak on another man for real. Especially that's in your profession, that's in your lane. You should really speak on a motherfucker like that. Like it ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, if you talk sports and all that shit or whatever, and that's your job, like Stephen A and shit like that, and certain YouTubers, okay, I understand that. And you got to keep it objective. You got to keep it objective and keep it business savvy. But like a nigga like him, he don't deserve it. I do. Well, based on what? Who is this motherfucker beating? Who is he fought? But I'm gonna say that for the other side of it, right? But Alexander Usyk has declared that he believes Terence Crawford will beat Canelo Alvarez. Terence is my friend, but he's a crazy man. I say Terence wins. Listen, Terence is a different man. Terence works in two stances. He's a very, very, very smart man. So, and then you got to always put the disclaimer in. He said, that's my friend. So you already got to say, that's my friend. And when you say friend or you confidant in boxing, or I used to train him, which I got to understand is people then fell out. They didn't beefed in boxing because they didn't picked against him. I don't want to speak to him no more. He hating on me. I thought we was boys. That's why in boxing, I always say that you can't really listen to everybody's opinions in boxing because, everybody got kid gloves on when they got to get an opinion in boxing because they don't want to step on toes, or they cool with both parties, or they cool with one party. And then you might have them, hate somebody. You might have them hate somebody. So they're not gonna give a clear, objective point of view or a prediction. That's why I tell you the boxing fraternity is small. It's a lot of little beasts behind the scenes that we don't know about that be going on, and so it's hard to get a clear opinion or a clear pick because they got relationships. It's a small fraternity. It's not big at all. Pause. It's a real small fraternity. So, but you're right. Crawford is a really, really brilliant guy. Can it be done? Yeah. It seemed like he got a good strength and conditioning team around him, and that's going to be vital. How you move up, where you put the weight at, where you get stronger at, what weight we come in at. and I feel like he's smart enough to you know, he's smart enough to figure that out. Um, so yeah, I feel like he's smart enough to figure that out. Um, but they make weight classes for a reason, though. That's gonna be his biggest thing, and then the skill level. You gotta get over the skill level. Canelo speed, Canelo power, Canelo leaning on you, Canelo hitting you on your arms. So you gotta think about. You can think about all that, and then get in the ring. It'd be different. You know, you can think about all that and get in the ring. You know, and it'd be a totally different. You know, it's a totally different experience. So, Jamel Charlo probably thought, oh man, I can get past Jamel Charlo, I can get past Canelo, I can do this, that, and the third. And it sounded good. And he got in there and it was a different ball game. It was a different ball game. Yeah, it sounded good. It looked good. But he got in there and it was a different ball game. So yeah, that happens. Real spiel, that happens. That happens. So but as far as smart, yeah, he gonna have to outsmart him, outwit him, be more crafty. He ain't gonna be able to outpower him. But one thing about Canelo, he didn't got lazy. Sparring partners didn't talk about him. He quit sparring and wanted to walk away. He not hungry no more. Rightfully so. He's accomplished damn near everything in the sport of boxing. Rightfully so. He didn't accomplish everything in the sport of boxing. So I definitely understand that from that point of view. And Terence Crawford, if Terence Crawford do everything right, which he gotta do everything right just to have a chance to win, because you're forgetting on the flip side of things, he got the promoters and the commission on his side. And that's what people forgetting. He got the promoters and the commission on his side. So we can't forget about that. That's huge. That's huge. So all that play a part. So he definitely he got to be perfect. What he say on roll bounce, no slips, no falls. He got to be perfect. He got to be perfect. You know, he got to be perfect. You know, but with Canelo, and Canelo don't like, especially at this point, he don't want to move and target. He wants somebody that's gonna sit right in front of him. He wants somebody that's gonna sit right in front of him, right in the lion's den, right in the kitchen. Like Jaime Munguia gonna be right in front of him. That's what he wants. And with Terence, I don't think that's what he gonna get. He gonna have to work for it. So he don't really want to fight no mover. And understandably so. At his age, you don't want to mess around and fight no mover. And you want to be lazy and you just want easy money, easy fights. That's what you want. He want easy fights. He want easy fights. So, Terence Crawford, he know he got to work. And black fighters to him is like Saiyans to Frieza. He fear him. He fear him. Well, here you got Carlos Adames Slam proposed Crawford versus Canelo. Absolutely stupid. So I guarantee you, it's something that he's saying that he deserved to fight. I guarantee you it. And nobody know who the fuck he is. For real. He said weight classes are for a reason. Terence is one hell of a fighter. There's no doubt about it. But that's the type. That he's the type of agile fighter that has power. But this type of power resides in the 47-pound division. Bodes well for him, said Adamas when asked about his thoughts on Crawford moving up to super middleweight to 68 to fight Canelo. He said, when I sparred Crawford, I had two pro fights in my ledger. I was more amateur at the time at 19. If we're fighting now over a decade, I'm 30 now. I'm a full grown man. I was a kid back then, completely different. Now, at the end of the day, what he's not telling you too, and niggas conveniently always like to leave out, is that Crawford was rotating in sparring partners. You go watch it. Crawford had fought one or two guys by the time he got the straight. By the time he got the Carlos Adames, that's what you know. That's not what they. That's what he's not telling you. That they was rotating in sparring partner. He is fighting a one-on-one. See, and motherfuckers be leaving out that part. So when it comes to weight classes, look at what Canelo did to Bivol. He said he couldn't hurt him at 75 the way opponents at 68. Why? Because weight class difference between Bivol and Canelo, which he got a point here. See, Canelo just couldn't exact the same kind of damage he wanted to. So if Crawford were to come up to 68, what would happen? Pretty much the same thing. He wouldn't be able to hurt Canelo the way he hurts people in this division right now. But the difference is people would advocate that Crawford got the skill to make up for that. You know, he got longer reach. He little, about the same height. Bivol was bigger, and at the end of the day, Bivol ain't the biggest light heavyweight neither. Canelo just couldn't do nothing with his skill set. It wasn't that Bivol was bigger, because Bivol ain't that much bigger than the guys he fighting at 68. The difference was Bivol was just too skilled. And I hate the people try to take away that win from Bivol, talking about it was just because of size. No, it was because Bivol was a more skillful fighter. Canelo, on the other hand, would be able to hurt Crawford, and usually does at 68 because of the weight advantage. So, summarize it, I think the fight is absolutely stupid. I don't think it makes any sense if Crawford wants to make it happen. I think he should do a progression fight at the Canelo way in the time right. When well, he's 36, 35 years old. So at the end of the day, he should acclimate going up to 68 and then fight him. But then again, people say, hey, when you move up, you shouldn't exactly take that damage, go right for the big dog. But at the end of the day, everybody body type is different. Everybody body type is different. So, it is what it is. His opinion was objective. Got to give it to him. And I kind of agree with everything he had to say. But if Crawford think he can win that fight, he can win it. So, hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out the Box News playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Kick, Twitch. Check out the Patreon, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, all in the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.